Tim, Alex is asking, did you work on Babyface Face to Face album?
Yeah, I did. Yep, I worked on that. Yep.
Okay.
That was fun
Okay.
working with Babyface, man. Babyface, you know what? It was a lot. I'm gonna tell you, I could have got more records on there, but you know what? Every time me and Bob came in, he was messing around on the guitar, and then he'd be like, "Hey Tim, man, make a beat real quick." So I would make a beat, right? And then I get on the bass, and then Bob would get on the guitar or the keys or whatever. And we be gigging all night, man, just like
Oh
y'all was saying. We
Lord.
didn't even get a song done, man. We
Oh
was
my
gigging.
God.
We would gig all night until like 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock, man. Then we'd be like, "Oh, we supposed to be working on a song." I mean,
We were supposed to lay something down.
and then that was back when
That's
Andre was
no.
around. So Andre would come in and be like, "Hey," he said, "Man, where the record at, man?" We'd be like, "Oh man, you know what? We've been in here messing around." He was like, "Man, y'all get to work, man." That was back when Andre was running America, man. He was running his label.
Who's that? Andre who?
Andre Harrell. That's how
Oh, get him
no, I
in
take it
here.
back. I knew Andre. I
No,
knew Andre
who?
before
Fisher?
that. But
Who?
Andre Harrell was running Babyface label, man, before he passed away.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It
Now,
Oh.
was crazy.
I
He used to
know
walk.
Faith in LA. We were on the road um with the deal when we first came out. That's how I met Babyface in LA. And I love LA Reid. That's my baby. I love Babyface too, but you know Babyface, he was all quiet. But let me tell you something. They were the only people that I know that had come off the bus with a whole suit on and Jerry Curl juice. Jerry Curl in place. In place. Everything was in place. And I used to like ask LA, like, how do y'all wear suits every day? Yeah, I was like, how do y'all wear suits every day? I'm telling you, I
Oh,
was like, what kind of bus do y'all have? Y'all have like a magic bus. Because we get off the bus looking like thugs from Harlem, and they get off the bus and they suited down, you know.
you know what? You know what, man? You know what they told me? They said, man, they got that from Jam and Lewis, man. Gotta
Isn't
have
that
suits on.
crazy? They have a suit
Gotta
on.
have suits on and stuff like that. They got that style from Jam and Lewis.
Yeah,
And
but the
Jam and
I
Lewis
love
got it
Jericho.
from
those.
Gamble and Huff. Remember, Gamble and Huff always had
Devil and
suits
Huff.
on, so that's where
That's
Jam and
right.
Lewis got it from.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you know what, man?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, we all get something from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's right.
like we just remix it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I
Jam
mean,
and Lewis, they got that from Gamble and Huff, and then LA and Babyface got it from Jam and Lewis.
that's
It's
crazy.
crazy, man.
yeah. Tim, a lot of people heard because Jackie, if you didn't realize, so Tim did some tracks that were supposed to be on Michael's Invincible album,
Uh-huh.
um, and a lot of people. So he has some more tracks that he recorded with Michael's vocals that hasn't been released. The hope has been that he may just play a snippet one of these days. I mean, do you think that will ever happen? So at least we could just hear like, wow, this is what it could have been like.
You gonna get me?
Tim.
You gonna get me sued, man? Man, I ain't doing that, man. You know
So
what?
no, for real, you would get in trouble for that?
I think so, man. Because it's like, what if I play some joints and he didn't want me to play them, man? It's like I got to get authorization first, man. You know what I mean? When I
I
Yeah.
do,
know
man, I'll
what
send them to, and when I do, I'll send them to you and Chucky's versions too. So Chucky, I got Chucky, Wanye singing one, and then I got 4 with Michael voice on there, and then I got 2 or 3 more, man, with this other guy that took Mark's place in As Yet. He did a lot of he
stuff
did some
for it.
demos too.
Wow.
So let me get authorization first, and then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll just
You
send you
yeah,
all
don't
that
get it.
stuff, man.
We ain't
So
gonna
as
get
I
you in
said,
trouble.
those are people asking in the comments. So I'm just so that's why I was just saying, could they play? Did you do some? They said Coco. Oh yeah, you did Coco's first album.
I
Have you
did.
been
Yep,
able to play?
I got him. I got him, man. I was just that's crazy. I just listened to him the other day. Hey, man, she can sing her face off, man. That's another one we forgot about, man. Jackie
Who?
Coco is dope.
SWV
Coco's a
Coco.
beast. Coco's a beast.
Woo!
I think well see no, because they needed now to me, and I said this to Namdi. Um, I think that Bruno Mars opened the door for the whole '90s era to start back up. He kicked
Yeah,
it
he
off.
did.
Yeah,
He
but not
kicked
many
it
people
off,
took
and nobody
advantage of it.
thanked him.
Yeah,
And
no,
He
he,
no one
did.
took advantage of it too. No one took advantage. I think Babyface, his show, his show is very similar to Bruno Mars. So he has his band. So if you see a Bruno Mars show, Babyface has taken that type of stuff where he gets his band to do the whole like the I think it's called the Hooligans. So if you ever see Bruno Mars on stage, Babyface took that, but no one took advantage of when Bruno Mars was kicking it and making those records. No one came out with an album similar to just piggyback off of that.
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah, I think Bruno opened the door back up for New Jack Swing and stuff
yeah,
because he went back and he started doing the funk. Like when he was doing the funk stuff, all I could hear was Chucky Booker and them doing that because that's what Chucky did.
yeah,
And
Chuck
then,
Rose spunk.
you know, when I heard him do the hip hop stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, Bruno is opening up some damn doors and windows. So
Yeah.
I'm like, they better jump in there while
And no one
Bruno
did.
is doing this.
No one really did. No one took advantage of those ones.
Well, they
Um,
didn't, but then they did because COVID kind of came and you know put everybody at bay. So I think after it was like, okay, we're gonna do a little bit here, a little bit there. But then New Edition opened that whole Pandora's box up when when they went back out on the road and did that whole tour that they said that they couldn't do. They were like, oh no, New Edition can't sell out. Shoot, we got so many people from the '90s that want to pay money to go to these concerts,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and we gotta, and because for me, to be honest, I would have never thought that they would be like, oh, Escape is such a big group. When that happened? And that's not, I'm not dissing them because I
Yeah,
like their song and I know Candy and I know I haven't seen what's the other one's name? The one that's married to T.I. I haven't seen Tiny. I
tiny.
haven't seen
Yeah,
Tiny in a
Tiny,
long
yeah.
time. And I love them. I think that they are sweethearts and all of that, but and great. Candy's a great writer, all of that. But I was like, well, when did everybody get big? When did this happen? I don't
yeah,
remember
yeah,
this in the '90s. I sure don't remember this part. So, not to, like I said, not to diss them, but they're bigger now
yeah,
because
yeah,
of
yeah.
Candy having the show,
Yeah, the
being
show.
on
Yeah,
Atlanta Housewives, and T.I. and Tiny having their show.
yeah,
That blew Escape up to another level. Now,
yeah,
Right.
SWV, they always had that level before. SWV had that. They had, you know, their thing where they can rock a show. Um, I love Taj, I love Lily, I love Coco. I think they're dope. They do what they do. Coco's a beast. And
mm,
and I heard her son sing, and I was like, what is that?
yeah.
What oh my God. But
Coco is
it it,
insane, man. I
it
didn't I
opened
didn't know
for
she was gonna when we went in the studio, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't think she was gonna be that good, man. I'm telling you, man, it's like she swallowed a harmonica or something, man. She
yeah,
never went flat.
she's dope.
She ain't had no auto tune. I ain't put no auto tune
Nothing.
in her voice, man. I mean, she was just perfect every single time, man.
She's a beast. She's a
I'm
beast.
like,
I put her in the
golly,
same
man. I
category.
didn't think she was gonna be that good. It really
I put
surprised
her in
me,
the
man.
same category as, well, no, I put in the category with my girl. Um, what's her name that did As We Lay back in the day?
Oh yeah, yeah. I know you talk. Shirley Murdoch.
Shirley Murdoch. Shirley
Shirley
Murdoch.
Murdoch. I put her
Yeah,
in that she's a Shirley all day. That's a Shirley Murdoch right there. Coco has, except Coco's not as, her voice is not as heavy as Shirley Murdoch, but I put her in that class right there. And
right.
then
Yeah,
the other one that I would say is a beast is that damn Brandy. Brandy's a beast.
Brandy is unbelievable, man. I work with her too. I got a lot of records with her too. She like my little sister, man. She dope.
She's a
Hey, man.
beast.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. Brandy is on. When I tell you, man, Brandy. You know what? She started studying. what's her name, man? When she came out in gospel music.
Oh, what's her name that everybody mad at right now?
Yeah.
I'm
Tyrese
thinking.
actually signed her, man. I was about to work on her too. What's her name?
Caesar, is this not Caesar?
No, it's the one that do all the riffing.
Hold on, real quick. Let's get her name. Hold on, real quick. Let me get it.
Kim Burrell.
Yes, yes,
No, Tim, you can come
Timberwell.
back as Kim Burrell.
Right,
Thanks,
You
music
know
tip.
what? It
Timberwell.
is Kim Burrell. She
Timberwell.
started.
You-
Timberwell.
Brandy started studying Kim Burrell.
thanks,
Man,
music
she
tip.
sound like a little. She sound like her is her tone, but all the stuff that Kim Burrell be doing. I'm like, man, don't nobody understand that, man. That's jazz and all kind of weird stuff, weird
Yeah,
notes you going to, like
it
in
is.
between notes. Like nobody really understand that, man. You gonna throw. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing, man. You throwing yourself off, man, because you're gonna
It's
go
too
in.
much.
You're gonna go in the studio and be doing all that, and everybody gonna be like, "What the heck is that?" We know Brandy from The Boy Is Mine and all this stuff. Like,
Right.
what is this right here? You know
Yeah,
what I
when you
mean?
start riffing too much and you start going extra to them extra places, because I like Kim Burrell's voice, but after a while I'm like, okay, can we not? Y'all gotta take me out of church right now and take me. I need to come back. And let me tell you what I don't like.
Yeah.
And I said it because I'm from the Bronx. I ain't scared of none of them. Nobody. I don't like none of that. Everybody's all extra and prideful. I can't stand that. That prideful because you can sing and everybody's bowing down to you because you dope. I can't stand when people take that and use that and then say slick stuff about other people and treat
Yeah.
other people bad. I don't like that. And I'm that one that I'll fight you. I'll be like,
You
what?
know what? It's crazy too, man. The Bible talk about that, man. Talk about prideful.
Exactly.
You can't
You
be
can't, and you
prideful,
ain't
man.
even supposed to, you're not even supposed to, you're not supposed to hype yourself up. You're not supposed to, give yourself all of these, whatever. The most High said, let people do it. Let the
Exactly.
people do it for you.
Yeah.
But then she got people bowing down to her. And that I don't like because they like, oh, you can't say nothing about Kim Burrell. I remember when she did that little church thing and told a lady something about her singing and whatever. Oh, I let her have it on that little. I was on Instagram like I can't write fast enough. I can't type, and I was like, y'all ain't got nothing to do with God. What God y'all talking about? And people was like trying to hit me and say, "Oh, Jackie, you're taking that. You're being too serious." Serious? What are y'all talking about? You don't play with the Most High. You don't tell nobody they can't sing. That lady got up and she wanted to sing. Like I was just like that lady got up and she sung her version of her song in her head. Who are you to tell that woman that she was singing crazy and tell her to be quiet and that you praying or you doing whatever in your head? I All I know is there's gonna be a lot of people on fire. That's all I know. They
They
gonna
gotta
get
they
their
gotta
life.
you know
Yeah.
what? You gotta
Humble
study that
yourself.
word, man, and
Yeah.
understand, man. Like you can't you just can't do that, man. You can't be it says, man, a pride, that scripture
Yeah,
that
pride
talks
comes
about
before the
prideful
fall.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
right.
you can't do that, man.
Yeah. But when you think of because you talk about doing too much, and you think about when Whitney first came out, her biggest albums were when she wasn't doing too much. They were more poppy sort of thing, and they really crossed over.
Yeah.
And the black community gonna disown like, man, you're too, where's the riffs? You can't. I was like, no, but this was accessible, and they had to sort of rein her in. But even with her
But
powerful
you know
voice,
what?
Whitney
I'm gonna
just.
tell you, man. You know what? You telling the truth, man, because on Joe, go back and listen to Joe's first album, man. He was doing every riff he can think of, man. And that second album, that's when we came in and worked with him. I said, Joe, and here's what I said to him. I said, Joe, I said, man, I'm one of your biggest fans. I said, but you know what? I said, man, let me produce you and guide you, man. I was like, I know you're a producer too, man, but let me guide you, man. You know what I mean? And then
Wait, what
ever
was the
since then, he got it. He figured it out, man. He was like, you know what? If I want to do some of that, let me do it on the end. Let me do it on
what
the
was
end
the
of the record.
song? I mean, what was the album that had um 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 baby, I wanted to all the things.
The
What album was
second
that?
album. The
So
second
That
that's
album.
the
was
album. That's the album y'all worked on.
That's the album we worked on. Yeah. That
Man,
song is crazy right there. By the way, that's when he
man, who
got it.
did
You
that?
know, man. He was like,
That was you know the dude that did that song.
Rodney Lockchild.
Who did that? Who
Rodney
did
no,
it?
Jerkins.
Rodney did
Rodney Jerkins did that.
don't want to be a player no more.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh,
Don't want to
Rodney
be a
did that.
player.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What's his name? I think I know who did it, but I can't think of his name right now. And look, I call everybody baby when I can't remember.
I did. You know what? I did a remix on that song though.
You
That
did.
Me and
album,
Bob did a remix on that.
that album,
But
was
but
straight
you know what
bananas.
though, man? That's when Joe, man, got it, man. He was like, you know what? Just because I know how to riff, man, and all I could do every riff in the book,
Okay, they
don't
said
mean I should
Joe
keep doing it
produced it.
all the time, man. Like, save that
Who
for
produced
later.
it?
Joe produced it. That's what he produced it with Joshua Thompson.
With Joshua Thompson. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. He played the guitar. He was dope,
You
man.
put right, right.
Yeah, acoustic Joshua Thompson. Yeah, yeah.
You know
Well, the
what, man?
Michael music
I'm gonna tell you,
tip.
man. You know what was crazy, man? I was me and Joe kind of fell out, man. We cool now,
Oh,
but we fell out, man,
yeah.
over missing you, man.
Oh,
He
the
put
case stuff.
Joshua Thomas. Do you know, man? Like he put Joshua Thomas on the record. He wasn't even in town, man, when we did that record. The nigga wasn't even
Wow.
in town, man. And all of a sudden, man, when the credits came out, I was like, how he get on here? He wasn't even in town.
Yeah, he did on this.
I'm like, he came
I'm so
in like a
done.
day or two later. We had already did it. And then
Wow.
I remember Kedar was like, nah, that's too pop, man. I don't even want it. He paid us for it, but he didn't even want it. So then when Case got it, that's when he came back and was like, hey man, what's up with this, man? I'm like, you said it was too pop. No, I didn't say that. No, man. Y'all getting it wrong, man. So you know, we fixed it, but it was weird. So then when it came out, man, all of a sudden, man, Joshua's name was on there. Man, they took us to court on all that, man. I was like, all right, let's go to court, man,
Wow.
because man, he was not there, man.
Wait,
Joe, it's
who
cool
did?
if you want to give him some of yours, that's cool, man. Like
Right, don't be giving
your
him yours. Right,
your percentage was what it was, man, but he ain't gonna get none of our percentage, man. Come on,
right,
man.
right. Wait, Tim, who did Faded Pictures with
Somebody
with
else did that.
with Casey and Joe?
We didn't do that.
Oh, y'all didn't do it. I never knew
No,
who
we
did
didn't do
Faded
that.
Pictures. Casey's my
Faded
boy
Pictures was
too.
dope.
One of my
That
good
was really
friends.
dope.
I gotta call Case to find out. I gotta
Yeah, but
I'm gonna have to
we gave Cases
hit him
only
up.
#1
Well,
record.
not call
Missing
him. I
You
don't
was the
know his
only
damn
number
number no
one
more. But
record.
go ahead.
Missing You was #1 for about like what, 2 months? Yeah,
That's my
like
joint.
uh-huh.
Woohoo!
You know what? You know why that's so big is because I didn't have him do no ad. I told him, I said, man, save the ad libs for the end, man.
He
Just
said,
sing the song. The song
That
already
was dope.
laying there. Just go ahead
That
and
was
sing it, man.
that
Do
was
your
dope.
thing
All
on it.
I know is I want one of these, and I want one of these. So I'm just saying, I
Got
want
you.
one of these. Okay,
Got you. You know
got me.
what?
Okay.
Check your email
Oh no.
in a day or two. Check your email in a day or two. That's all I needed to hear.
No, because you get ghosts. Because you know you got ghost on me for a minute, and I was like, let me. Is he working with? Let me look, because I be typing with one finger, and I'm like, is he working with? Who you working with this week? Because I know you working with somebody because you ain't answering the phone. You not. You stopped calling me for a minute. And I was calling you, but then you text me back, and I was like, you good?
Yeah, I know you was hit me up. You know what it
Because
was?
you know
Is I was
he
doing
got
I,
29 artists he's working on, damn dude.
that's what it was. I was working on so many artists and I was working on so much music, man.
I
I was
know.
forgetting to hit back, man. Cause
No,
I
it's all
wouldn't
right.
bring my phone back to my studio, man. So and then I'll come back and look at when I want to take a break and to sit down or
Right,
whatever. Now look, I'm like,
right.
dang, sis hit me, man. I forgot to hit her back. Dang.
And you're like,
But
what
you
you
know
doing?
what?
You sitting there doing 29 records.
Hey
But go ahead.
Jackie, You gotta get on Donnell album. I'm telling you, man. You
Oh,
got
I'm
to.
in. I'm in.
When I,
Just
you know what? When we
talk
get
to
off the
Donnell
phone,
about it. I'm in.
so when I get off the phone, I can tell him that you want to rock with him.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Tell
gonna
him I
tell him.
said
As
I'm
soon
in.
as we get off the phone, I'm finna take. We making
That's
it known right
simple.
now.
That what? Tell him I'm in. Like
I'm gonna tell
yesterday.
him. I'm gonna
I'm
tell
Yeah.
him that too,
in.
because I think he want me to do this whole album with him, man.
Okay.
So him, and if you know what, if you want to get on Faith's daughter album too, man, let's go.
Yeah,
Anything
look.
on, look, put it
I
this
don't
way.
even want to sing with nobody that can riff and carry on. I'd be like, no, thank you. I'm good. Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
hey, you know what? Whatever I'm working on, I want you to be on there.
Yep, I'm in.
For
You
real.
act like we live across the street. We don't live across the street.
But you know what? Computers, man. Computers,
Yeah.
we got
So,
computer technology right now. I can say,
you know what?
I can click my fingers, man. You can have anything that I'm working on.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I think one of the things that Tim mentioned was the fact that because when he came on and he spoke about having two strokes and recovering, and I think a lot of people weren't aware of that. But most people say, "Oh, I hope he's okay," and that was it. But the fact that when I spoke to Tim 2 weeks ago, he says, "Yeah, I want to thank you." This was off camera. Thank you for hooking me up with Jackie because every day she calls and little prayer and sees how I'm doing, and I'm like, "Wow." And so he was saying that, yeah, that you do that, and you never told me that. Yeah, thanks for hooking me up with Tim because I'm checking in on him, and that just shows that you weren't asking him for give me a track, give me a beat, give me a hit. It was like, how are you doing? Are you okay? And stuff like that. So it's time for you to get your flowers, and it's time for
No, it is. You know
Oh,
what?
thank
And
you.
that's why, you know what? That's why I want to put Jackie on everything, man, because she's so sweet, man. That's a
yeah.
sweet girl. And she got talent, man. You know what? She got to
I'm a
get, it's time to
troublemaker
get
too.
out there, man.
Look, I'm a
It's time for you.
troublemaker too, Tim. So if
No,
you
It's,
need
don't
but you know
somebody,
what?
what you need? I got your
take your
back, bro.
take
What?
your flowers,
It's time for
Jackie.
you to get out there and
No,
get
thank you.
outside, man. People need to know, man, that you can
Yeah,
still sing, and you one of
Thank
these
you.
legends, man, that need to be heard, man, on
Thank you.
all
Thank you.
everything, man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Thank
I
you.
really,
I appreciate y'all.
I seriously
I
think
really
that,
do. I
man.
appreciate y'all bigging me up, and first I got to thank Namdi, for always bigging his sister up, and I'm so grateful. We done did how many lives we done did, and I think Tim is catching up. Tim is catching up to
I'm catching up with you.
Tim is catching up to me and Woody. I think Woody did more than me, and I think Tim is catching up. So they know
You
who
know what
your
it is?
favorites are now,
Mine is,
Namdi.
you know what it is? You know what it is, Jackie? Mine is cut up. That's what it is. So it
No, no,
seems
Well,
no,
like
no.
I
What
did a
happened?
lot.
No, see, so like Tim, I think this is I don't even I think this is Tim's third or fourth time. I can't even keep count. But back
Ne-
in the day, it used to be like Jackie and Woody came on with Pamela from Total. We'll just be
yeah,
coming
we
on
did.
live and just talking about anything and everything. So we did when you
Hey,
do
you
the
know
I do
what?
the yeah.
Namdi, man, you know what? I want to thank you too, man, because when I first had my stroke, man, when we talked for like I think we talked like 3 hours, man. And you
Yeah,
know what, man, is the therapist told me, they was like, you know what, if you want to get your voice all the way back, you got to do a lot of talking, man. So you know what? Your first one, remember I told you, I said I'm talking better now because of you. I said, thank you, man. I wasn't talking like this.
No,
Go back to when I was first talking to you, man. I wasn't talking as good. I'm talking as
wow.
good because of you.
Well,
no.
For
and
real, man.
Namdi is and then
I'm snappy.
he's a
I'm
great
on it. Everything
listener.
because of you, man. For
And
real.
he's a great listener too, Tim. Because he's a psychologist, he's all into that with the kids, and he listened to everybody. And I told him, he's so patient. He's so patient, you
Yeah,
know.
he is. Yeah.
He's very,
And you know
very,
what?
very patient.
Most important, man, you know your stuff, man.
He know his stuff.
You
Every
know,
piece of
man. You got your pulse on what's going on, man. You know what's going
everything.
on, and you know who did what. You know what I'm saying? And you know who you need to be talking to, man. You be
That's
getting the
right.
right people, man. You be talking to
That's
the key
right.
people that need to be their stories need to be heard, man. You know what I mean? Because everybody be trying to take credit, man. Like for instance, like Tammy Lucas, man. Like I did not know she did all that she did until I saw it from you.
That's
I
right.
ain't gonna even lie, man.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I did miss you.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No, okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas' voice winning all spirits.
Play it.
and all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
Us for even loving us, on which I did miss you.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No, okay, you're okay.
They don't understand what Jonas' voice winning all spirits.
Play it.
and all these guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.